Hello to America. My name is Bobby, and I'd like to remind you to do your shopping on Cyber Monday. It is very safe to shop with none of these Russian hackers try to steal your credit card. And the sales will be fantastic, especially on Amazon.com, where my friends will be watching to see your deals. We watch your deals because we don't have day like this in Russia, Rhode Island, where I am from. So be sure to take advantage of this opportunity to shop Cyber Monday.
Hey!
It can make a whole world of difference. Oh, I have to go.
Hey, it's Tuesday! Whee!
Hi, folks, and welcome to another episode of G.O.A.F.S. That's Getting Old Ain't for Sissies with Big Tom Rivers. Tom's an old hipster with 47 years of radio to remember. In places like Chicago, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Minneapolis, Indianapolis, and plenty more, believe me. G.O.A.F.S. was Tom's idea for baby boomers who want something to help them with growing older, but with a touch of the goofy, offbeat, and absurd. And that describes this man to a T for Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend for a long time now and a real nutcase, Mr. Tom Rivers.
Hello, one and all. Hi there. Welcome to episode 54 of G.O.A.F.S. Getting Old Ain't for Sissies. Doug Dahlgren, my buddy, all-around nice guy up there in Chicago. Hey, they had a blizzard up there. Did you see that? Doug's the guy to know if you want a traffic ticket fixed in Chicago. He is so connected. I wonder if he got out of his high-rise. They had so much snow up there. Welcome to episode 54 of G.O.A.F.S. Getting Old Ain't for Sissies. Hey, here's a good idea not to miss an episode. Make an appointment for each episode, Tuesday and Thursday, around 7 p.m. Central Time. Nothing ever changes. For new episodes of G.O.A.F.S., give or take a few minutes, the word is spreading about Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake as my sponsor. Yeah, that's right. I was on one of my favorite Kingston Trio chat boards the other day, and I was lurking, actually. I wasn't participating. I lurk on those boards. And to my surprise, my little eye spied Intermountain Guitar and Banjo. Yep, those old farts over there, those boys were talking about banjos and folk music and the Kingston Trio, and Leo Colson's name popped up as the owner of Intermountain Guitar and Banjo. Yep, came up as the best place in the country to do business if you're in the market for a new, used, or vintage axe. By that I mean guitar, banjo, or mandolin. Check them out, okay? IntermountainGuitarandBanjo.com. Now it's time to focus on Doug's thought for the day. Remember, folks, the bigger they are, the worse they smell. Thanks for that one, Doug. That's very insightful. Episode 54, here you are. Well, the holidays are almost upon us. Some of us either have a person in our lives who plays a stringed instrument or know someone who plays a stringed instrument, and that person is a special person in your life. And by a stringed instrument, I mean guitar, banjo, mandolin, even more. Could be a violin, whatever, cello. Well, here's a website you should check out, guitarandbanjo.com. That's guitarandbanjo.com. It belongs to Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake. Yep, Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake, owned and operated by a real cool friend of mine, Leo Colson. Leo's been a professional player, picker, strummer, singer, producer, recording engineer, and above all, a great businessman. He knows how to treat customers like you, fair and square. Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake is known for classic names like C.F. Martin, Gibson, new, used, and vintage models for the collector in your life. Fine musical instruments like guitars, banjos, mandolins, and more. Intermountain Guitar and Banjo has what you're looking for just in time for the holidays. So give old Leo a call. He'll help find just what you're looking for, and then you can take a look at his website, guitarandbanjo.com. Again, guitarandbanjo.com. Hey, I shop there. That's how I found my 5-string long neck banjo, and I even gave it a name. I call it Johnny's Stew. That's for those of you who may catch that reference. All right. If you do, let me know. Email me, all right? More than likely, Intermountain Guitar and Banjo has what you're looking for, or Leo can do his best to get it for you in time for the holidays. So with the holidays coming up, do yourself a shopping favor. Shop online at guitarandbanjo.com or in person at Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake City. That's Intermountain Guitar and Banjo of Salt Lake. All right? The address, if you're in the neighborhood, 712 East 100 South. If you know a full-time pro, a person who plays weekend gigs, or the serious collector of guitars like classic C.F. Martins or classic Gibsons, just think Intermountain Guitar and Banjo. All right? They can help you out. And I do stress they have vintage instruments. Check out that website, guitarandbanjo.com, and ask for Leo and tell him Big Tom sent you, all right? They'll take good care of you. You know those 2 turkeys that the president pardoned before Thanksgiving? Their names were Peas and Carrots. Peas and Carrots. Every year the president pardons a Thanksgiving turkey or 2. Well, the belief is that the turkeys go to a farm where they live out their lives in peace. And, they grow old and they kick off eventually. Well, that's not what happens. Soon after the birds are pardoned, they kick off and die. It seems that the presidential birds, Peas and Carrots, are bred to be eaten and are so fat by the time they get their pardon, their days are numbered. Their flesh has grown so fat, their heart and other organs can't catch up. So by the time you're hearing this, Peas and Carrots are dead. Dead meat. Your beer costs less than your dad's did. Throughout the 50s and 60s, the average price of a 6-pack of beer was less than $2. While this may sound like a bargain, adjusting for inflation shows that beer actually costs less now than it did in the mid-20th century. That's from the Council for Community and Economic Research Cost of Living Index. You might have heard that a private company in my home state of Wisconsin has offered each employee a handgun as a holiday present. If you worked for a company that offered you a handgun as a holiday gift, would you take it? A new survey finds that 47% of people would take the gun. 41% said, no thanks. And the rest said they weren't sure. What they'd do if the boss offered them a handgun would probably take it and then cash it in somewhere like a pawn shop or back to the place where the boss bought it and cash it in for a refund. How about that? Unbelievable. How about your cat? Your cat takes a lot of naps. If you're a cat owner, you probably notice that they sleep a lot. And you're not mistaken, cats spend 70% of their lives sleeping per day. Cats usually sleep anywhere from 13 to 16 hours. They're most active during dawn and dusk. They sleep anywhere from 13 to 16 hours. And they're most active during dawn and dusk. That's from Veterinary Hub and online vet site. All right, we're going to be right back, right after this.
Seniors like to save when we get lunch. Sit all day and chatter when we're done. If the price is right, we'll come in day and night. My band goes here after shows. Half price Ruby Tuesdays. Seniors get a deal from you. Discount food and drinks when we pay. Seems too good to be true. Half price Ruby Tuesdays. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. Menu has new specials each day. Think I'll try the beef stew.
Speaking of eating out, Americans love eating out. But how many times a week on average are they making it to their favorite restaurants? A recent survey revealed that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Americans typically dine out close to 6 times per week. Really? That's from Zagat.com. 80% of pet owners say it would be a deal breaker if their potential romantic partner did not like their pet. Really? You better like my pussy or I'm not going to marry you. Well. Crap. Where was I? Oh, hey, have you gotten your flu shot yet? You better get one. The flu spreads easily. You can catch it from someone who coughs, sneezes, or even talks to you from 6 feet away. You can infect others a day before you show any symptoms, and up to a week after becoming sick. Children can pass along the virus for even longer than that, those little rugrats. Getting a flu shot significantly lowers your risks of dying or passing it on to someone who will die. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you look like you're going to die, so here I go. Achoo! So if you can't be bothered to get a flu shot for your own health, oh, please think of the children. It's for the children and the elderly. Me. Think of me. It's all for me. How's your holiday spending going so far? I know a lot of people who are already spending money on holiday crap. Hope your wallet is nice and fat for the holidays. Mine is getting thinner and thinner. Of course, I'm spending it all on myself, so because I know that my family is getting me absolutely crap. Well, I'll take that back. My daughter bought me a nice bedspread the other day. Surprised me all to hell. And with the caveat of, "This is your Christmas present, Dad. Have the bedspread." So it's pretty nice, though. It's very nice of her to do that.